Dear log, the bear and I have become good friends, and I hope he will stay with us for a while. Elias decided to say fuck the stealth and broke into the Solomon's place. Isaac went in too, complete with an earpiece for me that he instantly discarded. Excellent use of resources. The old man, a solo man, who appears to be a human with a quality dental work, was prepared for kindred and trapped the two before conversing with them about his relationship with the deceased woman. Will we gain his trust? Will he give us enough information to be of use? Can I keep coming up with 3 questions per log? Only the time will tell for sure.
A Viking.
All right.
I'm just sleeping in.
Oh, all right. And welcome back, everyone, to our next game of... Fuck, take it for the top, sorry.
Our next game of fuck? Let's not play that game.
Now,
The odds are not in our favor.
It's not recorded anyway.
Let's not record it. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Be some bad audio.
Yeah. Don't like to squeeze.
Well, and if it's vampires, it's all just blood and different.
That's true.
Other kinds of fluids.
No, just blood.
Yeah.
We discussed
There's a lot
this
of blood,
ad nausea last time.
It's sexy blood time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everything's
I
blood.
forgot about that.
no.
Oh, that's hot.
That and
Let's
bat,
talk about it again for 10 minutes.
that and bat dong.
Bad dog.
Dude.
Grab onto my dick.
It slays me every time.
That was really funny. Oh, man. All right,
Oh, we
sorry.
got Ben cringing already. This is a good
Sorry,
time.
man. All right,
no,
we're-
I'm just falling asleep. Sorry.
We're getting into it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, get into it.
Welcome back, everyone, to our next session of Vampire the Masquerade, Bucks County by Night. This evening, we begin our game. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how I should start
So
this
pause
off.
it. We'll start over. Move the microphone just a little bit away again.
A little bit away.
Yeah, try
How's
it.
that?
Perfect.
Does that sound better?
Yeah, I was picking up a little bit of breathing.
Yeah, stop breathing.
Yeah, vampires don't breathe,
Yeah,
damn it.
That's
be in
true.
character better.
How dare you?
How's that sound? A little bit better?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I've been holding my breath since Friday.
So our last session had all of you end the evening after your meeting with Reuben Solomon, the man you had reached out to that owned Solomon's Antiques and Curiosities, the shop owner that had some correspondence with Elaine, the woman whose murder you were instructed to research and hopefully discover who was the murderer.
I like research as a term. It's like I'm doing an academic paper.
Yeah. I like how you said
Well,
we
you
reached
kinda
out
are.
to him and didn't just break into his place.
Yeah.
It's a
That's true
form
enough.
of reaching out.
Yeah.
In that, in your reaching out to Solomon, you determined the best appropriate way would be to sneak onto his property and into his home. Dart became a vaporous mist, went into the air conditioning unit, learned that this man was maybe not someone to be trifled with, and promptly went into frenzy.
And promptly trifled with him?
after trifling with him.
You never hear it in that terms. It's always not to be trifled with, but you never hear, oh, I trifled with
I
him.
definitely
You got
trifled with that
trifled
guy.
with.
Yeah.
I've never heard someone use it.
You will hear it today, my friend. So now Elias just decided to take matters into his own hands, went into Solomon's shop, and came to some kind of stalemate where you guys communicated your intentions, at least that you have some kind of temporary truce. and that you also agreed to meet the following evening when his shop closed up. So sometime after 9:45. I believe, Elias, you also were going to reach out to Lillian and touch base with her. You had arranged a meeting with her, and after you guys decided all of that, you went to your individual locations to go to ground or to go to sleep for the evening. Underground. I believe, Lewis, you went into a sewer of your choosing and crept inside. Both of you two, Elias and Isaac, you went back to the hospital nearby where you are sleeping, taking the evening in one of the
morgue drawers.
the morgue drawers. So that
He's made it nice. He put Christmas lights in there. It's okay.
very festive.
A little Bluetooth speaker for himself.
It's perfect. This is perfect.
Is
So
that white noise? Are you listening to music?
Oh, no, it's white noise.
Yeah,
He
okay.
likes vacuum cleaners specifically.
That makes
Specific, yeah. Okay.
way
He
too much
likes
sense.
cleaning.
It makes way too much sense. So all of you will come, you all will awake on this following evening. I believe this is now a Sunday evening, I'm pretty sure is where we left off. Last time was a Saturday. So this Sunday evening in June in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, in your individual locations. And we'll just start off there. How do you all find yourself as you rise this day?
Before I forget, how many vampires do you think die because they didn't recognize daylight savings time? Like they just popped out too early?
I don't know. Maybe some of the really stupid ones, the newer ones. Maybe some of the.
Because I know now I think they got rid of it. So like this is going to be the first year where we don't have it.
Did they actually do that?
I thought they
they
did.
voted
They've been
on
talking about doing it for years.
Oh.
I don't know if it actually happened.
I thought it passed like 2 years ago, and like this is the year that it was
It
supposed
was
to go
supposed to
into
be
effect.
voted on, and then I think they didn't actually approve it.
Yeah.
But we'll find out if it ever happens.
Yeah, we'll see if any
I'm
vampires
generally
die.
for removing it, but now that I know that it is our greatest weapon against vampires, I'm wondering
Now.
if maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, what will you do? What will you
Well, it's
do
only
if
really good in the
gone?
spring when you go forward.
Still, the
No,
annual
there's a
culling
fall.
of stupid vampires is what keeps us going as a species.
Stupid vampire culling.
They're the most dangerous.
Ben Franklin knew. He knew when he created that daylight savings.
Yeah.
Yeah. But isn't his son a vampire?
Well,
So-
his illegitimate son from back in the day is now.
I'm
well,
pretty sure
was
Abraham
Source of
previous.
great tension in the Franklin family, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it's
yeah.
a big deal. It's BFP.
I guess so. If he created
Yeah.
it, maybe
Right.
maybe when he specifically said stupid vampires, and he trained his son to not be stupid.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
probably what happened.
So many vampire questions that we have.
There we have.
Oh.
And,
And
here
the
I thought
local-
it just sucked because my kids don't sleep as much as I want them to, but
Right,
there's
yeah.
a whole other layers to it.
Yeah,
Whole-
there's
so
a lot
many
more
layers.
underground than you know.
All right, new
then-
mission. We have to really get into this.
That was local politics.
Mission. So, would we like to start with Lewis or the pair of you guys just awaking?
I'm going to say Ben goes first solely because I feel like he'll actually remember what we're supposed to do next. So I'll put it on him as having a legit plan versus letting Lewis and
legit
Isaac
plan.
figure out Pong-related stories.
Plan is generous.
Well, next step, because you're supposed to contact the pretty lady, or
Yes.
or
Well, so first, I imagine
the harpy.
Elias would wake up and see Christmas lights and hear vacuum cleaner noises and
Oh, you guys slept together.
take a. Well, he's in another.
Nope, spooning now.
Oh, we are.
Apparently,
Okay. It's the only
so.
one that's set up.
I thought you went home. I didn't realize you were bunking over in the hospital.
Yeah, you guys went
nice.
together and you bunked at the hospital
Nice.
together.
Okay.
I thought I was in a different.
You can
drawer,
be in your
but-
own room. It's
okay,
your
thank
room.
You.
That's your thing.
Did you decorate all of the drawers or just yours?
You have more of the guest suite, so mine's personalized to
okay.
me. Yours is you have like clean linen air scent in there.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
The pillow's been turned down. It's just
There's a pillow. That's a
It's
start.
just a white cadaver sheet. Is what you would have had if you wanted a sheet. So that's up to you.
Is there like a mint on the pillow, but it's just like a tooth?
No, because that's actually bad hygiene to have a mint before you go to bed. So if anything, it was like a travel
What if he wakes up?
toothbrush and toothpaste.
It's a wake up man.
It's a wake up mint.
Oh, it's a wake up mint.
It's a wake up.
Those are Tic Tacs then.
Okay.
Because that way I know when
You
he's awake. 'cause I
can't
hear
eat
that.
Tic Tac. Oh yeah, that
All right,
makes
yeah.
sense.
So that's what you hear first. You hear a little shake, shake, shake sounds, and kind of
They're
remembers
blood
where
flavored. It's
remembers where he
Blood
is.
flavored.
they're blood flavored, but they're not blood nutrition.
No, they're gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, it's
him.
deadly to you, but it tastes like the thing you love.
He'll at least vomit very
Yeah, my breath will
violently.
taste, will smell
Exactly.
good when I go out. I guess kind of like reaches over his head because it's in this tight space and kind of like bangs on the door and tries to push on it until it
Oh yeah, that
swings
lock's
open.
broken.
So
we
I'm just
never saw him
banging on the
again.
door. Isaac,
Oh hey, Roomy.
Hopefully you would open the door for me.
No.
Okay.
I'll forget, and I'll like do my morning routine, and then eventually be like, oh shit, and then I'll go open it up for you.
So
By morning, I mean dawn routine.
yeah. Well,
So
wake up
you
routine.
wanted him to go first because of the plan, and now you by default have to go first because you won't
I
let
know.
him
I
out.
thought that he was at a different location, so
that
I
makes sense.
dropped the ball.
Yeah,
on that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That was solely on me.
Fair enough.
I forgot we bunked.
Yeah.
So did I. Which is why you should have gone first in the
And
first
your
place.
cabinet is definitely directly above mine, like bunk beds, not side to side.
Okay,
it's
good to
bunk
know.
bed style. You get the top bunk though.
All right. Well, once you've finally opened the door
Yeah.
for me, I'll slide the thing out using my arms to push us out, and I'll just kind of
I bring you a
drop
step
down,
stool.
not
No, it's a
very
step
gracefully.
stool.
Okay.
I'm
Step stool's
courteous.
appreciated.
Turn into a bat and fly
Straighten
down.
my clothes up a little bit.
I don't know if you can turn into a
do
bat.
that.
I don't think all of us.
Oh.
Can. Only like some of us could.
I
Yeah,
didn't-
that's
I
not really
didn't-
my thing.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have that ability, but it is one that some can do.
Okay, but not all.
Not
I don't think
all.
I have it.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Just kind of give Isaac a dirty look and say, all right.
Morning.
Yeah, great.
I give you a cup of warm blood.
Huh. All right. Well, that helps a little bit. With a little bit of cinnamon.
I didn't know if you like cinnamon, so I have the accoutrements laid out.
Oh, thank you. All right, put a little cinnamon in there.
They're all in, but like medical jars.
They're obviously going to be labeled, though, right?
Oh yeah, completely.
Of course. So.
I'm not handwritten. They're like the little machine that kicks out the label label maker.
I would
That
expect
makes
nothing
a,
less from you. Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep.
Um,
Then you see the
Makes a
cabinet
label.
that I put it back into was like next to the actual medical supplies, and it's good stuff.
organs in jars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Great.
I love it.
But it's not like human organs. It's like tiny little model organs because he
Little
likes to
pianos.
make those.
So it's like
So
building
like,
a ship in a
like
bottle.
ship in a jar, but he makes organs in a jar because he finds there's a humor in it, but it also relaxes him.
I think
Oddly
I
awesome.
think
I'm gonna have to get
Elias
some of
would
those for
actually
now.
appreciate the artistry of that. I think it would be.
What you don't know is they actually work.
Oh wow.
He's that good.
Oh,
They're
that
like
is
3D
impressive.
printed organs.
No, he handcrafts everything.
Okay, I'm impressed.
Of the bones of the victims that he has.
Wow.
Awesome.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Well, this makes sense. That's why I wanted the old guy in the pyramid to play us out because I like the sound of organs.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Duh.
It's all linking together.
That's it, man. Bigger
Totally
plot here.
planned.
So, as both of you are just waking up this evening,
Awkward roommate
sipping
situation.
on your
I am in full pajama suit. Like it looks like a tailored silk suit, but it's pajamas and
And in this particular setting, I want to ask you, Isaac, in this hospital room, this little warded area that's yours, do you have like a closet? Do you have clothes, all these things that you would
Oh, yeah.
normally? This is really your home in
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I didn't have any spare clothes for
I'm not telling you.
it's not Isaac's because that's me. I
Oh
did
my
before.
god. Elias.
Elias.
I can get flashcards.
So I laid out instead of a robe, you have a doctor's coat.
No, I slept in my clothes.
Oh,
I didn't take that.
all
Some
right.
naked. Don't BS this. I'm just
Would your guy sleep in his clothes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's up to you. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think that Lewis is a buck naked kind of guy.
Oh, yes. Because I'm free balling.
free falling. Oh my god.
I think we have. Do vampires have a morning constitutional? Does the hot blood get things
Do they
moving?
take
You
showers?
have no. I mean, you certainly can. All of those things. You can brush your teeth. You can take showers. You can do all of those things. You
Unfortunately-
don't have to void anything because you don't.
That's
like,
what I was.
produce
That was a
waste.
curious if we produce waste.
No.
Okay.
The shower, unfortunately, I imagine is a morgue table with one of those hoses hanging over it to clean up after an
It's
autopsy.
definitely
probably.
one of those. That's a good one too. I was thinking it was like one of those like emergency showers where like if you like get like chemicals
Disinfection.
on you or something, you
okay.
have to rinse
All
off
right.
real
But
quick.
they're actually really efficient, and you
Yeah.
can control the water temperature. So you've spec'd out your shower that it's glorious. You have like multiple shower heads from every direction. The water, whatever you'd like. It's actually really nice.
Shit,
It
I
is,
guess I
but
do
there
take a shower.
That's good, but there is no curtain and there's no doors, so it's just in the middle. It's like in the corner of the morgue because he can't make it look like a legit shower because of where he is. He just assumes that he locks the door.
You're
Yeah.
going to be free
So do you
balling,
shower
too.
in your clothes as well?
No, I'm not that bad.
I keep my back to you. There's a
I'm
courtesy.
not a never nude.
There are dozens of us. Dozens.
Yeah, I'll take a shower.
Okay.
Describe it in detail.
Yes.
So first I take off my shoes. Then I take off my socks.
I think Isaac reads the newspaper next to you on the toilet as though he's going to.
That's sanitary.
What are you even doing?
The lid's down, but he's just so in the routine from when he was a human. He never really let it go, and he
Makes
just
sense.
sits there and reads for a few minutes.
It's a calming.
He doesn't put
moment.
his pants down. He
It's
doesn't.
all about the ceremony.
Yeah, that's all it is. That keeps him tied a little
There you
bit.
go. Tied to his humanity
Yep.
of having to take shits that he no longer takes.
In the morning.
It's beautiful.
What time is it when we wake
So
up?
you guys would arise when the sun goes down. So in the summertime, middle of June, that's like high summer. So it's not dark probably until after, let's say, 9:30. So it's probably about 9:30 p.m. that you guys are
We
starting
don't go outside
to
until
rouse.
10. We're safe here.
I
We
know. I
just
wanted to
make
go
sure.
buy some new clothes, but I think it's too late for that. The stores are probably closed.
You could just go take them. Oh wait, I have an idea, and I walk you to like where we keep clothes from the deceased that no one claimed. Some of them have like giant cuts in them because they had to cut the clothes off the people and things like
Yeah.
that. So there's some of them are just kind of shards. But I pull out the nicest.
Have you cleaned them?
Oh, of course. I wouldn't keep them in the presence.
Yeah.
So you have a pair of too tight jeans and a Mr. Rogers sweater.
Okay. I need new clothes.
There you go.
Well, I'm sorry. Isn't Mr. Rogers is a vest? I think actually.
No, it was
Is
like
this-
well, it was
was-
kind of like a sweater with like the
The-
zip
the-
up portion.
Yeah, so it's one of those. And,
All right.
and you have let me think, and there was one T-shirt in the bin too, and I think it was, for you, I think it was a ska related band because I know that would like just hurt your soul.
Yeah.
So Real Big Fish.
It's
That's-
real. Ooh. Jeez. Yep. That's rough.
That's
The sweater
rough.
gets zipped all the way up.
Oh my god! All right.
And there's a pair of
amazing.
socks that have the word Fran on them. It's very specific. but-
Weird.
yeah.
What an odd reference of socks.
Are you implying
They smell
that he's
interesting.
dead?
No, they were just lost and found socks.
Oh, okay.
Lost and found. Somehow they ended up. At
I
the
washed them in the
with
sink.
the name
Yeah.
embroidered on them, just in
Embroidered
case.
on it, yeah.
In
And you
case lose
didn't
your
give them
socks.
back, you monster.
Yeah, when
Well, yeah, I am
Monster.
exactly a monster. That's kind of the point.
Oh yeah, that was a compliment.
Your whole MO.
I
We
just
had-
steal socks.
He drinks blood out of necessity. He really is like hoards
Loves
socks.
hoarding socks.
Yeah.
You think it was the
Whole
laundry
thing.
machine
Yeah.
stealing your socks? No, no, no.
So you just steal one at a time.
Yep.
And, okay.
Yep.
So
Well, they throw the other one out then because it's missing its siblings, and I didn't steal the other one.
Right,
I only,
that was just
I only
trash.
committed half a crime.
It's legal to take trash from people. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Cops
despite
love
the
that.
long shower,
Yes.
Elias feels very unclean. But he would rather that than wear his dirty clothes from the day before.
All right.
And since he didn't bring a change of clothes with him,
I give,
Now-
you,
what it
I
is.
give you your suit back in a body bag with that I poked the hanger through, so it looks like
thank
it's
you.
in like a dry cleaner bag.
And remember, you guys also do have the safe house. You have not really done anything with it, explored it. You have
Yeah.
no idea what's in there, if there's clothing in there, any of that stuff. So
Right.
keep that in mind.
yeah, but if it's already 9:30, we need to kind of get back to the shop.
Yeah.
Because that's the time we arranged.
Well, let's go find
should we,
Lewis.
Should we assume that Lewis and Dart know to meet us there?
I think
So
we
we
just
will-
go outside and whistle for Lewis, and he shows up.
Well, we
mean
will
Dart?
cut now.
Oh, we don't know where he went.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you-
that's the cut I guess you're trying to get us
Yeah.
to go to. That we keep talking over
No,
her.
it's
No,
fine.
no, let's keep talking about it. So
So
we
as you
have
guys
really-
are
do we
bickering
have a-
over too tight jeans and Mr. Rogers sweaters and what ska band is better.
Do we have his phone number? No, sorry.
No, that's okay.
I fax him.
I'm kidding.
I think you guys do have phone numbers. Lewis, you
Yes.
also feel yourself rousing. The sun has
Oh, yes.
set. You start to hear the crickets and the sounds of the nighttime.
Ah, the children of the night.
Yes.
Give me 10 more minutes.
10 minutes later,
Snooze
you
the
rouse
crickets.
yourself.
Slap a cricket.
Cricket. Chirp. 'Cause it's an angry cricket. I don't know.
You're jamming a cricket. And then, yeah, you also will come awake on this
Yes.
particular evening.
I rise, I bare ass it. I go over, I have the clothes in like a makeshift closet. It's all the same outfit, the black Nosferatu. I piece through, I got this one today. And it looks the same.
You talking to
Classic
yourself?
robe.
I do.
You
yes.
do the whole thing.
I do a whole thing.
Yeah.
This is my morning routine. No constitutional. What one do I want to wear? This one, I guess. Today.
I'm gonna walk over to my closet.
Yeah. But you know, I'm old. I have to remind myself. See, I wake up. I'm naked.
Take your vitamins.
I have to take my pills. They all blood flavored. But they control my blood pressure, which I don't have, so I don't actually take them. I just look at them wistfully.
They keep you human, much like taking a morning constitutional.
Exactly,
So I kind of see you taking them and just
That
throwing them over
routine.
your shoulder.
Oh, well.
There's a pile of where you do it every day.
I still pick them up.
2-foot pile of pills pills. in the
pills.
bag.
Yeah.
And the pills are not all the same. Which whatever pills he finds is just like this random box.
Yeah, if
Very
if
good.
I kill an old person, I take their pills. Or a sick person.
People who flush their pills down the toilet.
Exactly, yes.
Just- they don't dissolve
Those,
completely.
those are the good ones. That's
Piles
like
of
a treasure.
fentanyl.
Yeah.
Piles of fentanyl.
Oh, the fentanyl. I sell it back.
That's how you
How I
pay for the
make my
electronics
money.
then.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
So I go to a separate room, and I get down on the computer, and I have wait, what is this thing called? Oh yes, I have a herd,
Oh,
right?
so you were herd. So unless you arranged, herd is a basically like a human. It depends on how many points you have in herd, but it is humans that you can drink from at any time. They're willing participants. I don't know if you gave yourself a dot in herd. If you did, I will
Where
tell.
would it be?
Well, I don't know if you. It would be you would have to select it.
Oh. Oh. I know I meant to take it.
So if you can absolutely give yourself a point in herd. Pause for 1 sec, guys. I just want to check one thing because I want to see what
not
point does.
Super important.
Would that be like a background?
Yeah.
That's a background that you can take.
Like Isaac has a herd for patients in the hospital that are what's the word for it?
Comatose?
No.
Terminal? Terminal?
No. That
Children?
are
Sick.
hypochondriacs.
Ah.
He specifically drinks, and then they have, because of that, they become like they have like not vampirism, but like then they actually have a legit problem. So he doesn't feel bad. He feels like he's actually helping them because now that they actually have something to be concerned about.
Okay.
Nice.
Here.
82. Oh my god, this book.
I guess I could offer Ben some herd juice too.
Well, where'd you get the hot blood in the first place?
Oh yeah, I did. Good job. Thank you for filling in our backstory.
Of course,
Our story.
anytime.
14. Sorry.
That was more
guys.
just him being polite
Yeah.
and
Here we
accepting
go.
that.
Here it is. Okay. So if you have 1 point, you have 3 vessels from which you can drink. And that means 3 creatures of your choosing. So I would say human makes the most sense just because you can get the most points for them. But because you're a Nosferatu, if you would like to have non-human things,
they're human.
Okay.
I have I should have brought this up
No,
long
that's
time
okay.
ago because I have a whole plan and backstory and everything that I just say fuck it, I'm not going to tell the DM. So
We'll get to it for the next time.
Well, yeah, we'll
take a
get to
little
it for the
break.
next time. So instead of doing whatever, I go into this Lewis we settled on, right? Lewis, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so old.
Nobody knows their names. in
I
this
don't
game.
remember.
I'm worried about
It's
the
supposed
mental
to-
capacity of vampires.
Oh, yes.
As a new vampire, I'm worried that I'm going to lose my mind
Well,
before long.
No, I die before I get turned. I have a syphilis, so I go crazy.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
It's in the backstory.
Yeah.
Like Al
Okay.
Capone.
Yes, exactly. I got it from her.
So it will be taxes. I'll take you there.
Different,
Allison
Allison
different Al
Capone.
Capone, but then,
She was
the
really
old country
gross.
of Wisconsin. She was a filthy, but worth every penny.
All 3 of
But,
them.
yeah, that was a lot back then.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So anyway, okay, so I'll go into a room. We'll say I feed.
Okay.
Before we, blah blah blah, and I have one of my, it's like a tech room, but I also have someone, sort of chained up in there that I feed off.
Oh,
of.
and actually, I thought you only ate animals. You eat people too.
Oh, I eat people.
No, you
Okay.
need people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you at
Yeah,
least
no,
let them play Pong?
No.
Who is this?
They're slaves.
Yeah.
So who is this individual that you have chained in this sewer?
Well, that's
this time?
things we gotta.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. So I don't want to breeze past it necessarily, but I've never actually discussed anything
That's
with you
okay.
because that's how this is supposed to work.
That's all right.
But while I do that, then I sit down and maybe I tap them, get myself a nice fresh cup of blood, and I sit down at the computer and I type it to your phone and I say, let me know the when and the where. This is how I type it.
Yeah.
With the D's. And let me know the when and the where, and I be there, and we meet up again. Sorry.
I feel like that comes from vamplord69 at Hotmail, whatever the email
It does,
address
yes.
was.
That's the email. It is vamplord69 at
That
vmail.com.
was a Vmail.
Yes.
Hilarious.
For vampire.
So I check my phone and I get the message and I reply back, and I guess we work towards meeting up.
Okie dokie.
Versus trying to get into that boring
Yeah,
detail
that's
conversation.
okay.
Now.
And where are you guys? So are you guys agreeing to meet at Solomon's? Where would you like to meet this evening?
I think we said that we were going to go there around this time, so we should probably go there first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Do we get in contact with Dart, or do we just?
so
I don't know if we
that's-
can get in
Have
contact
you
with
anyone
Dart.
reached out to him? I forget
don't
if
think
you
he has any-
exchanged.
I don't think he even had a cell phone.
Okay.
He was stuck from like the 1870s or something.
So, as all of you just kind of remember the previous night's happenings, and you remember, oh, Dart turned into a grizzly bear and went off with Lewis in the van. You again dropped him off, but he has
Kicked
not,
him out in the woods is what I pictured.
He was hunted to extinction.
He has not reached out to any of you so far this evening,
All right.
and you are unable to get a hold of him, as I don't think any of you have his contact information.
Right.
So for now,
I send him a letter in the mail.
there you go.
Hand it to a raven.
It's a raven.
Now
That's how they sound.
I have to summon the bat with the biggest dong. And that's how we
Which
get
is
him.
him, though.
I know, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why it's taking forever.
He'll
He's
get there
too
eventually.
busy dragging it across
Human dog, yeah.
Isaac's car.
Flapping weakly against the heft of his huge member.
Yeah.
So,
That should get its own podcast.
I think so too.
Bat with human dong? Yeah.
human dog. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get there. So, as of right now, he is unreachable. You guys don't know where Dart is. Maybe he's still in his bear form. Who's to say? Maybe he's hunting. He was raging, so you have no idea. He did go in a frenzy. So that was a hard night. He's probably hungry.
I'm sure he's bearing it all somewhere.
Yeah.
Jesus. So we'll just say all of you guys meet up somewhere near Solomon's house, if that sounds agreeable to all of you.
Yes.
All right. And whose car are we driving in?
I mean, I
Van?
would go with Ben's character.
Okay.
I assume
Whatever
we
that
just to
name
meet
is.
up there.
Whatever
All
that
right.
fucking name is.
So-
Lewis?
It's not
Isaac?
even an unusual
Lewis.
name. It's just
Elias.
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 Elias,
I'm a
Lewis,
Lewis.
Isaac.
I know, but the names are like too interbred. Like it's I's and L's all over the place.
It is.
You
There's a lot of
Isaac.
similarities. Dart was the only one that was easy to remember.
That's when my
Yeah.
brain's just like, oh god, my brain can handle one name.
Just to call
and
us
like,
all Dart.
I forget my character's name. I just remember Lewis.
Isaac.
Isaac.
You are Isaac.
Isaac.
Yes.
And he
I-
knows because
I
he looked
am
it off of the
Isaac.
fucking note card in his.
That's right.
Remember, that's canon.
Oh, I don't remember that.
It was from the one game. It was great. All right, so you guys, we'll say you, Elias and Isaac, you pull up in your. Is it a Mercedes? I forget. Did you have a? Did you? Have a
Did
nice
we
car?
ever say?
I can't remember if you said.
I
that
don't
had
You
a
can have
nice
multiple
car.
cars.
Get an
Why
iPhone.
not?
But you pull up in your car. What are you listening to today? What's playing on the radio?
Ska.
Or
Yeah, other ska, other than Real Big Fish, just to
22?
purge that. No, it's not, we're doing like Less Than Jake and Pie Tasters. We're doing no. It's probably more. I think because there is somebody else in the car, he's not going to let his guard down and listen to anything that's not edgy.
Okay.
Or,
Fuck that. I find one CD under his seat and Celine Dion, and we all know it. Fucking Titanic soundtrack. Let's do this.
In the same case as the Ace of Base.
Yeah.
No, that was.
No,
I
actually,
have
no.
that
Ace of
one.
Base, we would still listen
Yeah,
to.
yeah, Ace of
Because
Base.
we've done that before, so that would make sense.
I'll let you once.
Yeah, I think the car pulls up and you hear the Titanic whistle and you just see Elias like reach over, fuck, no, stop. And then we get out of the car.
I hear the Titanic whistle, and it takes me back to the Titanic sinking.
Remember when that?
I remember that.
It's like it was yesterday when I
Where
was
you
swimming in the
were.
cold water.
I floated all the way
I
back.
ate the DiCaprio.
Was that like their 9/11? Like when they heard about that?
Yeah,
Like,
I guess
they remember
so.
where they were.
I'm
But
sure.
like for vampires, I think it was just like a free smorgy board, you know?
Free s'more.
If you're a vampire shark, maybe.
In
Or
the
like
middle of the
bobbing for apples if you happen to be there.
I was in the casket floating, and I smell of death.
I picture just
was
these
your
bodies
iceberg.
floating and like the vampires like fucking seagulls just coming down. And, mine.
Mine.
That's the part of history they don't talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, well,
This is
there's
legit.
nobody to really tell them.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because they're all dead or vampires.
And they came back and they're like, oh, they're just shell shocked from the horrible events. There were no people flocking in and
No.
biting people in the
That
water.
was just
My God, 100 years ago, they're like, this this is the most tragic thing in 100 years now. We're like laughing at them like, oh, it's funny when they were being eaten.
Remember when they were all dead?
That was
They did have a
hilarious.
series of gigantic wars that they probably were talking about.
Yeah, I know, in between. Well, that's why initially I thought like the Indianapolis, too, had the same scenario.
True.
What about the Edmund
Guys, like
Fitzgerald?
Well, that only had steel and coal on it. That went down pretty quick.
That's true.
I heard the song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I heard the song. I heard that.
Anyway,
That's
what the fuck
happened.
were we talking about?
So anyway,
Titanic in your car?
So
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah, okay, we
We
get out of the
flew
car.
to the Titanic.
so you guys are all just meeting up for the first time since last evening.
I guess, how bright out is it?
The sun is down. If it was still up, you guys would be in trouble. So it's down. You might see a hint of a less midnight blue in the horizon, but it's about 10 o'clock now. It's
And people around?
You're on the edge of town. It's a Sunday night, but it's still the summertime, and New Hope is still a touristy area, so there are still people around. There's a shitload of people at the bars. So yeah.
Okay.
there's-
So,
you hear them
Don't these people
laughing
have
in the
jobs?
distance.
not on a Sunday night.
It's
I mean,
the
It's a
summertime.
school night.
Do you remember being young?
It's a summertime.
Yeah, it's hard, but yeah.
Oh, it's a summer
people
night,
do
that's
that.
right,
People
yeah.
just would go to work tired.
What?
Yeah.
And not give it their full
I
attention?
do, but I still don't. I still go to work tired, but I wasn't partying the night
All right,
before.
all
I'm
right.
just old and sickly. But
And ugly.
and very ugly and fat and smelly and stupid and short.
Oh my god.
There's more. Hold on.
That's just page 1.
Flipping over.
Page 2 is just skin diseases.
And psoriasis.
Oh, and your eczema. Oof.
Eczema, yeah. But so anyway, Lewis, I believe, would park his van in the shadiest spot.
How can you tell?
Physically shady. Oh. Yes, not the seediest part.
And you guys
There's
remember
still
from the
streetlights and
previous, well, that's just it. And you remember also from the previous evening, and you knew where his camera was that you did see. That was kind of across the street on a pole from his home. So let's say you guys just parked down like a few streets away around a curve.
Is there a back to the house or the place where
We
no one
asked
can
about
see?
that,
Did we? I
and
couldn't
he
remember.
specifically told us no.
Okay.
Shit.
What do you mean a back to the house?
Because because I just listened to it. When we were leaving, we asked, "Hey, is there a back door?" Because our one friend doesn't like being in
He can't-
public,
yeah.
and he said no.
there's
I'm
that.
realizing that I would have made your character do a pit stop real quick.
Okay.
So we ran into a grocery store.
Okay.
Because I have to get him a housewarming, not a housewarming gift, but I have to give him a gift. Like I feel like it's the first time I'm going to this person's house legitimately, and because it's Pennsylvania and we have the weird laws, like he could only go to the grocery store to get it. So like he got a nice box of wine, but still a box because
Okay.
he figured he'd probably more of a. He wanted to get like whiskey, but they don't sell whiskey at the Pennsylvania store, so it's a box, and he put a little bow on it.
Is that what the name of the
Okay.
store was? The Pennsylvania store?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how you know where you are.
That's
It
right.
really helps
Exactly.
ground you.
So, hey, where do I live now? I went to
shop at the
Pennsylvania.
Oh,
so
man,
nice.
if we're making a stop at the grocery store, I'm getting a Warminster T-shirt or whatever the fuck it is they sell in this.
Good luck.
That was
whichever
my
one it is.
favorite.
You
ska
would
band.
probably find different sports. So you have your choice of the Flyers, the Eagles, or the
No, it'd be Phillies because it's the middle of
The
the summer,
Phillies,
so it's
yeah.
Phillies.
Well, they might have like a on sale Eagles shirt.
Okay, that's fine.
So
I'm not gonna
And
tell
he's-
you what they have.
Elias is trying to be a little thrifty right now, so yeah, whatever.
But their on sale Eagles shirt is from when Real Big
it can
Fish
be
played
the
halftime.
Union. Oh, man, no.
I think they
I
only.
can't get away from them.
I think they only have like a child's medium for you. So it's like
I'll let you have a choice of some men's sizes with the retro Eagles insignia.
So much better. So as you
See,
come
but I
back
figured
from
he
the
had
wine
abs
aisle,
that he was like willing to show them off with like a child's
Hey.
t-shirt.
Like a cutoff?
Yeah, like a halter
I can see
top.
that.
May
I'd-
come to that.
Yeah.
we'll see how the night goes. Yeah, I have plans for the evening. I don't want to be.
No, sorry.
I need to wear something a little more presentable. So.
Do you still put the Mr. Rogers sweater over the?
Yeah,
Eagles?
as you come back from the wine aisle, you see me like putting the shirt on and
Okay.
putting the sweater over top, and
So I guess I don't really get out of the van because people can see me. So do you guys want to?
Yeah, we'll go knock on the van.
Okay.
It's the window. And he's like, oh, hello, gentlemen. How you doing this evening? Nice abs.
you can see them through my sweater.
Yes, I have the X-rated vision.
The X-rated vision.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Thank you. I
You're
guess.
so welcome. Thank you.
Okay. We're gonna go talk to this guy now.
How do I get in there? Do you want me to stay in the car again? and do nothing
I
for
think
the
that's
next
up to
couple.
you. I figured maybe you'd want to be a part of the conversation this time.
I would like it, but I have these people yet to out.
Well,
maybe
here,
I
we
obfuscate.
stopped at the grocery store and I picked up this real big fish hat for you.
Oh, I love the fish.
I give you an umbrella too.
Thank you. And do you get the paper bag to put over my head? Seriously, that's what I wear.
All I have is a plastic from the wine.
Close enough. I don't breathe. It's fine.
All right, what is the order that these things go in your head? It's just for my own visual. Is it a plastic bag with a baseball cap
Oh, yeah.
holding it in
Yes.
place?
I think we
That's
poked
the
out
only-
eye holes for him.
Well, I have a baseball cap in the van too. So
Oh, okay.
put on it the cap.
That's better.
Then I put on it the bag.
Yeah.
Then I put on it the other cap to hold it the cap on the place in the
Okay,
bag.
so it's like sandwich then.
Yes,
All right, good
exactly. No one's going to look at this
They're going to take you very
because
seriously.
it's
Yeah.
too stupid. Well, I take it off when I get in there.
Oh, okay.
He knows about the meat.
That's good, that's good.
For us, you know.
Do you pull it up like a veil or do you just take the whole thing off?
I take the whole thing off. I sweat.
All right, let's keep talking about because Lauren's looking something up.
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
you're fine.
I definitely wave at all the cameras, like the ring cameras this time, to like not trying to startle him at all.
And if you are coming along then, Lewis, with your obfuscate powers.
Or what?
No,
we
I think
just
it's
did.
just a plastic.
That's a plastic bag.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I'm sorry.
plastic bag.
Is that what you said? Oh my
Yes.
God! Sorry, I had missed that
That's
thing.
okay.
Reading
he brings
something.
his own plastic bag.
So you're
have a
all
whole-
right. So you guys are walking down the street, waving at the cameras, the secret
And
cameras,
holding a box of wine with a little bow on it.
a box
I,
of wine.
I walk like with my hand over my head, even though I'm wearing a bag, so the cameras don't see me.
walking with your robed Nosferatu outfit towards
My
Ruben's
rat-like
home.
claws.
So as you're approaching, there are a few people, moving around the streets around you. Again, it's mostly just people that are frequently like coming to and from the bars. You're walking towards Ruben's home. You see one woman walk past you and leave, but otherwise it seems like it's mostly pretty quiet back here. You don't see a lot of people. And as normal, there is Ruben's shop ahead of you. The lights are on, just like the night before. He has his the open and closed sign to closed. And you see, as you approach the porch, it looks like there's a piece of paper that's been taped to the front of the door.
I will go approach it and read it, if I can.
And as you approach,
Can you read?
I don't know. That was kind of the question.
yes, you can absolutely read.
infernal,
You're a
so-
medical doctor in America. You can read.
There's YouTube videos.
So you see, Isaac, it just says, it looks like in handwritten script, just somebody scribbled on a piece of paper and taped it to the door. It says, had to run an errand, come back at midnight.
Fucking rude. You got all dressed up. He's not even here.
All right. I think we turn him back around. We already pissed him off once. I'm not willing to burn the bridge again and try to get inside. So that's my thoughts. I dejectedly walk away. You know what? I take a pen out and write "okay" on it, and then I.
Is it on the outside of the window or the inside of the window?
What?
The
Piece of
paper.
paper.
Oh, the paper's on the outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can write.
Like-
If not, I would have just taken a permanent marker and written "okay."
Do you write okay with just the letters, or do you spell out OKAY?
I think I do write "okay-ay."
Yeah,
I
it
think
seems
you're
like
right.
your character
Yeah.
would
With a
do that.
period?
Agreed.
No, I'm still bad at grammar,
Okay,
just like
yeah.
real life.
Still bad at grammar.
It's just a way to cover yourself when
Yeah.
it comes up later. Yeah.
Okay, semicolon.
Should we sign it so he knows who it is?
Yeah, it could have been any customer. we don't know.
Smiley
Okay.
face.
Yeah.
No, it's a heart. It's a heart. You're right.
It's a heart, but it still has fangs and it's bleeding.
Oh my God.
Like a Green Day cover album or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, exactly.
So, and you guys notice, you remember from the previous evening too, the cameras that were out, that were visible from the outside of the porch, that were watching Dart as he came and went, and all of you, they don't seem to be moving. There's nothing watching you actively. You don't hear the whirring of machines.
I hope he's okay.
You just don't hear anything.
Okay.
So why don't we break in?
We tried that once. It didn't.
That didn't go over well
Oh,
last
right.
time. Yeah.
That was so long ago.
Do we think there's something wrong? Or are we just going to come back at midnight, and if he's still not here, then we assume something's wrong?
I'll do it once around the house if the cameras are making us concerned. I'll do my stealthy check thing.
So you can give me a roll, Mike, of perception and awareness. So however many dots you have in those, and the difficulty's not high. Just give me 4.
Okay, I have 3 and 3.
Very nice.
Oh, I know. That's why I did it. What's am I looking for? A 4?
Difficulty's 4, so tell me how many successes and failures.
Failures are 1s, correct?
Yes.
No failures
Okay.
and 4 successes.
Nice. Okay. So as you're kind of just prowling around the outside of Ruben's house, you don't see, I mean, the lights in the shop, the dim lights are on. You see maybe a bedroom light on upstairs, but you don't see any signs of anything that looks like it's out of order. Nothing that looks worrisome in any way. Just a
Okay.
quiet suburban
Is there
house
still
light.
evidence of a bear attack around here? Or?
If you come around to the front again and you look at the pole where that camera was, you'll see it looks like somebody in the interim during the day yesterday put caution tape
Nice.
up. There's remnants of something that they cleared away that was a danger where he ripped the wires down and there was live wires. So somebody clearly addressed it at some point today, but they
Okay.
just have it
Yeah.
taped off.
Temporary. Okay.
Yeah.
I let them know. Just like, it looks okay. Let's just come back. I think that's the safest bet.
Okay. All right. Now, what?
This wasn't my plans for tonight, so I guess we just wait.
Weren't we
No, I
supposed to
kid,
talk
I
to
kid.
the harpy? I know she doesn't like that title, but I forget her
Well,
name.
he's
so
supposed to talk.
Yeah, I
to
didn't
the
tell
harpy.
you guys about that.
Oh, okay. So when I re-listened to the podcast, I had heard that. You know, I record everything that we do during the day, at nighttime, and I re-listen to
Funny
it
you
at
say
night.
I texted her. You put that together
I
from
get
the sound of my
confused. I
finger.
get
My
confused.
text.
Well, you had the volume on, so I heard the click, 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 click. Really fucking obnoxious, by the way. I've been trying to sleep.
Sorry.
So now the night is yours until midnight. You can determine what you'd like to do. You guys are just from waking up in the morning down a blood point. So if any of you want to feed, you haven't used a bunch of abilities. You haven't been doing a lot of stuff.
But I did drain my victim.
That's
And-
right.
and
You
we-
did feed.
We had warm cups of blood.
You guys had warm cups of blood. If they'd have to be super fresh. The potency of human blood.
Oh, I
does-
definitely went upstairs and got it from
Okay.
my herd in the building.
All right. So we'll say we'll give you one point of blood for each of you guys, so you are all okay for that particular this moment. No one is hungry at this time. But how would you like to occupy your time for the next 2 hours before you go?
Bar scene, go!
That always goes so well.
I think I can go check the safe house out. Like, do you want to go to this? That's the only place that I
I mean,
can
did we?
recall.
Oh, we already talked to everyone that we know about, right?
I mean, that we're smart enough to put together.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yes, there's no one else to interview.
We could go try to find the. Whatever happened to the old Prince of Philadelphia?
He died, right?
But whatever happened to like the body and stuff?
You guys remember that when you were in the cryptish home of August Crane, he had said that when Thaddeus Franklin was assassinated,
That's
he
right.
was decapitated and burned. So there really wasn't much to recover for him. He was just incinerated kind
Now-
of instantly.
Oh, I had that as a
What-
question of what actually happened to him. So I guess that we know
Was
that
it
he
You
was
didn't-
decapitated and burned.
You
now.
knew that. You didn't. We
You
still
thought
don't
I
know
knew
who
that. I'm
were-
not that smart to remember.
Was the head also burned?
all of it.
The whole thing, because it was off from the body.
His
Okay.
head was removed and he was burned.
The whole thing was burned. So they say.
So they say.
It's just an ashtray somewhere.
You didn't, there wasn't a ton more that you guys knew. It was kind of just that thing that August had said in passing. You didn't pry a lot because it seemed like he was upset, maybe talking about it a little bit. But that is what you guys do remember from the previous evening's conversation.
So what was what was the name of that guy that I played games with online? H.
Oh, Hendricks or
Hendricks,
H.
or
yeah.
H. Yes. So I mean, if you want, I could message H and see if he can listen, keep his ears open in the place.
I mean, there's no reason not to. Anything
Okay.
we can do is good.
I do that. I message H.
Okay.
I go, hey H, it's me. Would you keep your ears open, or if you know anything about what potentially is not accurate to the story that we heard about the previous Prince of Philadelphia? And I message him over the Pong forum.
Okay.
But it's a private message.
It's a private message.
It's a
I was
private
hoping it was a
message.
voicemail. You're like, Siri, end message. God, Siri, end message.
And
You
it's
have,
making
to,
the
you
tab.
have to hit the button to start recording first.
No, what
I
button?
didn't get any of that.
No button.
Button.
Doesn't register my
I'm a
touch.
tech genius.
Wait until it beeps.
Beep.
You are a tech genius.
Beep.
So you'll send this message.
I do. I will say. Well, how about I dictate it? So yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. So, but
It's a dictated like
it's
audio
dictated,
message.
No, it's not an audio message.
Oh, you
It's
dictated into text?
Into text
Got
form.
it.
But somehow
yes.
his accent carries over.
Yeah,
It does.
so
It's
many
all of the dash
typos.
A's. And
There's
the
a bunch of
typos.
A's at the end of all the words.
And the before a Philadelphia.
A Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So a few minutes goes by, and then you see come up on your forum, and it looks like it's Hendricks's. Well, I forget what he goes by. You would know what's Hendricks's Hong ID name. There you go. So H sends you a message, and he just says, "I don't really know what the fuck you're talking about, but do you need information about the prince?"
I hope it says, like, I can't read this through your Wisconsin accent. Or was it Minnesota? What was the one you were
It was
pretending?
Wisconsin. It was Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
The old state. But so yes, I send back. I say, yes. If you get more information or find out anything that maybe it was hitherto unknown, please contact me. Hope to see you at the tournament. Smiley face, a thumbs up, a thumbs up, a thumbs up.
Isn't it rainbow, cheers glass, and
I'm
what's the
not.
one Lauren
I'm
always
not
says?
Lauren. Yeah.
Heart, smiley face, heart, rainbow, like cheering glass, clinking glasses. I'm nothing if not, yeah.
You're consistent.
Yeah,
Consistent.
I appreciate that. I don't have to really look at who sent it when I get that to
If
know
the
who
emojis
sent
come through,
it.
you're just like, I've got
It'll
the
be one of those things where we don't get the emotions and be like, she's been kidnapped.
Oh no, this isn't her.
She's with the solo man.
So you'll get a message back. If you want to talk about that, let's meet somewhere outside of the hideout. You let me know if you want to meet.
Gentlemen, he wants to know if we wanted to meet to talk about the ex-prince of the Philadelphia.
The one that got beheaded and burned?
Yes.
Yes. Let's do that.
We do want
I
to
talk
do
like
that?
you now.
Okay, yes. So, yes, the dear H. Dearest H. I put both of those. We would like to meet with you. Is it okay if my friend and Elias come along?
Yeah, that's fine. Sure.
Okie dokie.
Fancy.
Are you still
what about
dictating
that?
vocally?
Yes.
Elias is like, oh, come on.
What
Is that-
about
it's a parenthetical.
What about the fancy pants and or is that fancy pants? What's a fan guy?
The dart?
Yeah.
The dart. He doesn't. He said he hates you, and
Oh, what the fuck? Fuck that guy. He's not
and
coming. He's not invited.
he
How's he
died.
replying in real time? This is crazy.
It's actually been a chat room the whole time.
Yeah, we were actually on the phone.
I like that.
just, I thought that was dictating. Yes, no, he's not gonna be there.
Good.
I didn't. Okay. I was not expecting you to say good in the middle sentence. I was going to come up with a reason, but it's not funny now. So.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. It wouldn't have been funny then either. Trust
Wait,
me.
has this been a phone call the whole time?
Yes.
Put him on speaker.
What do you think I meant by
Oh my
dictate?
God.
I dictate
You
to
said
his ears.
something. He said something. You waited like 4 minutes to reply.
He's actually
I
in the back
wasn't
of the van.
listening.
This is so.
I wasn't paying
Oh my
attention.
God.
When he sent back, I don't understand you. He meant to me, my voice, not to my text. What kind of a monster do you think we are?
Jesus Christ.
Archaic technology.
So.
Where do you want to meet?
Are you mean tonight or tomorrow?
Are you
whatever.
available right now? We have until like 12.
Yeah, I'm around.
And I think it's like, 10 or something?
Yeah, just give me. I got time.
Do you want to? How about we meet at the U place? That seems like a safe, secure place.
Why don't we meet online? And we all just put on virtual reality headsets and have a chat.
I have those.
You get the impression that he
In the metaverse?
if you get the impression that he could just tell you stuff over the computer if he wanted, but he specifically said, "Let's
Yes,
meet."
meeting the person. H does not leave the house unless H needed to leave the house. This is the impression that I got
Okay.
from H.
Did
Well,
she just
it
tell
seems
you
like
that?
we're just twiddling our thumbs anyway.
Yes. So why don't we go talk to him?
might as well.
Here, I give you the phone. You talk to H.
Hi. Who's this?
Are we? Sorry, I was just texting.
No,
it.
now
I
it's
was,
on the...
oh, it's a phone.
Nobody knows what's happening.
I was
what?
just
You know what?
We sent
typing
the
Here's what it
his
is.
I called
voice.
him back.
H
Okay.
is so paranoid that he every sentence he keeps jumping to a new platform to make sure that he's not tracked.
Yeah.
And I think Lewis knows this style, and like they have a set pattern of
All
different
right.
platforms they have
I
to
agree.
jump to.
And I have like 8 H phones.
Yeah.
Your H
Snapchat
specific.
with a written piece of paper.
Exactly. Yeah,
Your
like he's a hostage.
H-specific burner phone rings that you have in your, like, you have a lot of pockets with different phones.
I open up my
Yeah.
my vampire thing, and it's like I'm selling watches.
You hear it
And
ringing.
you're naked. So you're
Oh, yes,
also
obviously. I'm complete. Pick one. Oh, not that one.
And you hear, and that's H's
That's
ring.
mom. Excuse me.
Hello.
No, it's H.
Yeah. Hey.
Yes.
So I would rather talk about this outside of my house, if that's okay. If you guys are going to be asking questions about.
Should I put you back on the phone with Lewis, or?
Who the fuck is this?
All right, here's Lewis.
God damn it!
I give you the guy who knows the address, and I hand it back.
And I hand it over to Ben's character. I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Is
Elias.
this Fancy
Elias.
Pants?
Oh, is he the fancy pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Can you-
fancy pants.
Can
He
you
was.
please just tell me what's going on? Are we meeting you somewhere? Please
Yeah.
just tell
Where
me
do you
where.
want to go? I don't know where you guys are.
Give me
We're
the
in
phone.
New. Okay, here's Isaac.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
No, I'm not the Isaac. I'm a Louis.
Oh no, I'm doing it now.
It's like I was in the Costello routine.
Oh my God!
Yes.
All right, Louis.
Yes.
I got a place.
I'm Louis.
Why don't we go? There's something not far. Just you know
Not
what?
far from you or not far from us?
Just meet me on the grounds. We'll take a walk.
But we are on the ground.
On the grounds of where I live.
Oh,
You
yes.
fucking idiot.
Yes.
All right, I'll see you in a
Oh,
second.
H.
Oh, you fucking idiot. I
You're
love
so
ya.
funny.
You're funny.
You're so funny. All right, I meet you on the ground.
All right, I'll kick your ass in Pong later.
Damn right. Wait a minute.
See you, bitch. And he hangs up.
That the motherfucker.
That motherfucker.
We are definitely playing vampire the way the creators intended.
Absolutely.
I love that we have we have the potential to play with the creator of fucking Vampire the Masquerade, and this is how it's gonna go.
He plays with
like,
us.
oh my god! Yeah.
Our game
We
now.
want to challenge him.
Yeah.
We would have challenged him to true role playing.
Yeah.
You really want to, broaden his horizons.
Beautiful,
Give
I
him
love it.
something he doesn't
Syphilis-ridden
expect.
Nosferatu.
Anybody can RP murdering people,
Yeah,
but nobody can RP the confusion like we can.
Sowing the seeds of whose name is what.
Yeah.
So you guys remember you obviously know where H lives. You were there the night before. It's up in Quakertown.
Is it which pyramid
on the
was it? Was he the
grounds.
first pyramid, the third pyramid? I mean, I know so many pyramid
It was the
people.
big pyramid.
Oh, it was the big
Or
pyramid.
the pyramid from the back.
But we don't
In
have to go to
America.
the pyramid. We just have to get there and walk around,
Yeah.
and he'll find us.
Yeah.
He'll find
Yeah.
you.
We'll go to the Rose Garden.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The
I like the
Garden.
Rose Garden.
He knows my span.
Are you attending? Are you coming as well?
I think so, because my
Okay.
plans with Lillian, if I remember correctly, were for like after midnight. I feel like
I
we
don't-
discussed that
I don't think you just said
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Okay.
So there was no time.
So technically, that would be before midnight, unless it was after midnight the night before
It's
that you made the
I'm just
plans.
saying the timing was freed up. The only annoying fly in the ointment was Ruben wasn't there. You thought he would be there in the morning,
Right.
but he's not available right
Pretty
now.
rude, actually. I mean, he
Well,
set a
he
time
told
for us.
to, yeah.
He's a
I
little
guess
bitch.
when
Guess he's a little angry that we kind of brought a bear to his place.
Yeah.
You did see, remarkably, the window you did notice. I will give you this with the awareness alertness roll.
Mm-hmm.
The window that you broke the previous night was already somehow repaired and fixed. So
I don't
that
think
had-
somehow. I think somebody did it.
somehow, some mystical way.
he keeps spare windows around.
Motherfucker.
Suspicious.
He does.
Well, don't tell Dart. He'll just go break them.
Yeah. Well, I might have done that.
So wait, this is a little legitimate question. He's Fancy Pants.
Yes.
He's Fancy Pants.
Oh,
Fanboy was the other guy. That was Dart.
Fanboy was dark.
I might have to start calling you Fancy Pants because I cannot handle Isaiah.
And what's he?
Isaiah?
Elias.
He didn't get one.
Okay, well,
God.
we buddied up.
Yeah,
over
because
it.
you stuck around. It was though you guys left early, and
Yeah.
he called him Fangboy and Fancy
Fanboy
Pants.
and Fancy Pants. So
Yeah.
he's a Fancy Pants.
You're Fancy Pants.
Okay.
All right.
He
I
was
guess-
a Fancy Pants. Now he's
Now he's Scotch shirt.
in
No,
the
he's
beginning of the
Lost and
seclusion.
found pants. Sorry.
They're a little tight in the right way.
Okay.
They-
I mean, you
they
pull
look
it
good.
off no
He's
matter
got a
what.
little
You're pulling
pump-
it
He got a
off.
little pumpkin, but it looks good.
Wow, that's a recurring theme with Ben's character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Pumpkin
you
ass.
guys have made that.
Ben is
happen.
really in love with his
there's
own ass.
always
I'm
a
gonna-
little bit of
That's true. You
At
do
no
have a
point-
fine bottom in
Yeah.
all role-playing games.
all of these things.
The only
know,
thing I
but-
ever did was come up with that last name. Everything else has been everybody else.
But if I remember correctly, someone else's character failed a butt
Yeah,
check.
That's
I was
right.
very upset.
Yeah,
That was
that
the
was-
worst day
that
that
was on
PLX
you.
has ever had. And her husband died, and everyone she knows. And that
But
was
mostly
still
the butt thing.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
still the worst day of her
You
life.
got out
Definitely.
tieflinged. I guess in the beginning of all this chaos, Elias would have messaged Lillian and said, "Hey, look, slight change in my plans. I can be available now for a little bit, or I can be available later, like after midnight for longer."
A few minutes goes by, maybe like 5, and then you see a message starting to come through. Whatever you prefer, darling. I don't know how long you usually last, but we will pick this up whenever you'd like.
She should send you something about how cute his ass
I can see your ass from here. It's beautiful. No.
is. She's in the bushes.
Just let me know when you're free. XO, Lillian.
Oh, but it wasn't 2XOXO.
Oh,
It was
no.
just XO.
No, well,
You're getting the cold shoulder.
his intention primarily is to chat with her and to also go hunting. So I think he would be inclined to have more time.
Okay.
So I think he's gonna go along, but we'll drive separate in case I need to leave early.
Yes.
So I'll go in the van then.
Okay.
I thank you.
All right.
To get this so lonely.
So I'll message her back like, have an appointment at midnight. Not sure how long it goes. Reach out to you then. Might take you out on the town.
Okay. She'll write back, I have company this evening, but if you wanted to stay in, I'm sure I could order food to go.
Interesting. Okay. I'll just reply. I'll be in touch.
Okay. And then she'll do that winky, Lillian also does emojis. It's the winky kiss face.
Cheers glasses,
Yeah,
rainbow.
cheers glasses, rainbow. blood drop.
What does the rainbow mean?
Do you have to ask?
But we'd have to be out in the sun. I don't. Okay.
So now there's nighttime rainbows.
Nighttime is on rainbows.
They're even rarer.
They are. It's like a double rainbow, but at night.
Whoa, double rainbow.
So all of you guys will just get in your individual cars and you're heading on out to Quakertown to the Rosicrucian Temple.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So everybody's driving along.
All
Are you guys
that
doing?
she want is the other baby. Baby.
And
He got it in his head now.
It's
He's not
a
going to
good
go
song.
anywhere. He just says Ace of Base pumping around
it's
the
a
clock.
really good song.
We hear the Titanic whistle from Ben's car.
Oh, it's bump, 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 bump.
Fuck. God damn it, it's in my head.
Oh God! Someone kill him, please.
We've been trying.
Dart magically disappears for the rest of the campaign.
Dart is dead.
Dart is dead. All right. So